Coming up on Takedown with Chris Hansen.
All right, Jerry Lee. Great balls of fire.
In Livingston Parish, Louisiana, the only thing on fire are these two.
I just watched one of your videos.
You did? You saw one of my videos?
Because it's a wild 2-for-1 ride.
It's wrong.
It is wrong.
It's wrong, but
you
I
come
didn't do
trotting in here with your buddy.
So try your best to keep up.
All right, one at a time. You just stay right there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Because it'll be worth it.
You asked her if Chris Hansen and the sheriffs were going to be here.
I said that.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, and guess who's here, Jerry Lee?
Chris Hansen, man.
You know some question.
Go ahead.
You ever seen Dateline before?
No. What is that?
Dateline is a show. It's a show where the underage girls talking to guys online, and then when the guy pull up to the underage y'all, he come in thinking come there to help you, and like they was finna kick his hang out or whatever. She goes to the back room, then the guy come out the back room and said, boom, sir, you know, just get over the thing, so they'll do a boom. But she ain't lying to that, but if you try to run and the police got there.
That's crazy. I never heard of that before.
Thank you, sir, but the decoy has heard of this scenario before, because that's exactly what we and you are in the middle of in Livingston Parish, Louisiana. The deputy is playing the role of a 15-year-old girl. The man she has and is still chatting with is 51-year-old roofer Jerry Lee. Jerry claims he's now trying to get a friend to drive him to meet the 15-year-old girl and her underage cousin. I need to know more about this Jerry Lee, his friend, and the situation. Detective James Labonte gives me the backstory.
Jerry Lee.
Yep, he was born in 1974. And then his friend is, his friend's first name is Lyric, but I don't know that we've...
Is Lyric?
Lyric is his first name. So they're both from Texas. They're in town, apparently staying at a hotel in Gonzales for work. I guess they're roofers of some kind because they do some roofing work. So I started talking to him yesterday. Let him know that I was 15. He started violating pretty quickly. Wanted to do a bunch of sexual stuff. Wanted to do anal sex. Kind of just all around the bases.
Right.
He then started talking to one of our other UCs. He was a little bit more sexually crude with me than he was with the other UC. He sent me penis pictures of himself, like a full body picture, naked picture, and then a close-up of his penis. And then again, started talking to the other UC. Once he did that, he kind of ghosted me. Like I didn't hear from him much for the rest of the night. But he was supposed to come last night, and then apparently couldn't get a ride.
Right.
Because Lyric wouldn't drive him. Apparently Lyric's got the truck.
Got it.
And Jerry didn't bring his vehicle here. The conversation re-engaged this afternoon. We did a couple audio calls with him yesterday just to kind of prove realness and stuff like that. Today he wanted a little bit more. He wanted video calls, so we ended up doing some video calls with him. I think all together today we've probably done, I want to say maybe 6 to 10 calls with him. So the last video call we did with them was out at the pool, and that's kind of the plan. Jerry and the UC were talking and stated that his friend Lyric, if he was going to drive him up here, wanted a girl here.
Right. So the friend wanted a girl too.
Right. Now I said, I have a cousin who's 15. He's one of the other decoys. And he was like, well, you can't let him know that she's underage because then he's not going to come. So Jerry knows that.
So Jerry was fine with violating a child, but he didn't want his buddy to know.
Right. And then I started texting with the buddy as the other decoy, right? In my mind, if I know that guy's not cool with underage, I'm not gonna burn him as the driver and then risk losing both. Supposedly though, Lyric does know that Jerry is coming up here to have sex with an underage.
Got it.
Jerry made a comment yesterday on the phone that Lyric kept saying like this could be a sting, like this could be undercover stuff, and even Jerry's pretty nervous. He actually looked up and found an article where LPSO posted that you and them had teamed up in Livingston Parish and were doing stings back in March, and your name came up, and he was.
So he raised the specter of us cooperating in a sting.
Yes, and that you have the network truly, and he knew all of that. So he saw all that on Google and actually read part of the article out loud to the decoy while on the phone. And that's not the first time he mentioned that today. Earlier in the day, he had mentioned he couldn't remember your name, but he's like, this is, you know, like a To Catch a Predator thing, like on Dateline. And he's like, do you know what Dateline is? She's like, no, I've never watched that. Like, I don't know what that is. So yeah.
He knows he could be walking into trouble.
Yeah, and he has his suspicions, but we got over it pretty well. Like I said, we did enough video calls. It's probably the most video calls I've done in a while.
And what is their status now? They're on their way?
They're on their way. So they were pretty hard with the address. Typically, we'll try to keep the address until they're on their way, just to kind of limit unexpected people from showing up. So what I did first is I gave Lyric the address of the grocery store down the street. And then I instructed the decoy to kind of play that off to say, hey, listen, we sent that to you so you could go pick us up some energy drinks, since, you know, it's past 10 o'clock.
Sure.
It's going to be late. And then, you know, the decoy's whole story was that her mom was out of town. She was in Texas for a work trip, and she was home alone, going to skip school for the next couple days because no one else was here. Once they got close to leaving, we did one final audio call with Lyric, and he's like, I'm waiting in the truck for Jerry to come back downstairs. So at that point, we just made the decision to text the address.
Got it.
And then I think it was probably about 12, 13 minutes ago, they stated that they were leaving.
Okay. So what do we think their ETA is now?
It was about a 45, 50-minute drive
Got
from
it.
Gonzales.
So about 30 minutes out.
Probably about 30, 35 minutes
Got it.
out, yeah.
And are we tracking them? Do we have the ability to do that?
So that's the thing, we don't know exactly what they're driving because it's a work truck. So it's probably not going to be registered to either of them. It's going to be registered to the
Got
business.
it.
We don't know what.
So even if one of the cameras picks it up, we don't know
Right,
what they're picking up or what they're
exactly.
looking for.
But the decoys did instruct them to stop at that grocery store to try to find some Alani energy drinks.
Got it.
And I did ask Jerry if he was bringing condoms up here, and he did say yes.
Okay.
So
And are they going to try to see if they want to have a pool party, or how's that?
yeah, so essentially, you know, what's gonna happen is, you know, they're gonna, well, they don't think, the decoy said that she had some sick dance moves, so they don't think that she can dance. So supposedly she has planned out a whole dance routine, and that's the first thing they're gonna do is watch her dance routine. And then they're gonna, you know, hang out, go use the pool for a little bit, and I'm sure their plan is that both parties will separate.
Right.
We'll go with the cousin, and Jerry will go with the, you know, original decoy.
Have their night.
And then have their night, yeah.
All right, good. So they're going to show up here, and the decoys are going to take them to the pool,
Yes.
see what happens.
Let's see what happens.
Right. All right, Jerry Lee. Great balls of fire.
Just to make sure you're all caught up, Jerry Lee is coming to meet with the alleged 15-year-old girl he's been chatting with. His friend, Lyric, will be meeting with her 15-year-old cousin, but he's not supposed to know her age, or else Jerry Lee won't get the ride from Lyric. And little do these guys know, their pool party is about to get very crowded. Now that you're up to speed, outside our cameras catch a truck slowly backing down the driveway.
You're good right there. You're good. You're good.
The deputies playing the teens are in full character.
Put that thing on. You want to go out to the pool? Y'all want to drink first?
I'm already. He said he has a big ass.
Y'all didn't get us no Alani?
Hey man, I stopped at 2 stores.
They lead Jerry Lee and Lyric around to the pool. The one 15-year-old who is supposed to do a dance gets into character, literally.
You know what my mom told me this one.
I actually don't even drink.
Clean pair of sneak with the designer belt. Please watch yourself, cause I'm feeling myself. Don't flag on the plane, let somebody get the hit the blind.
We watch the monitors from inside the house, taking it all in real time as it goes down.
Dip your toes in and feel it. It's a heated pool. It's literally heated.
What this is?
A bathroom, you don't need to pee?
Nah, he just checking the house.
Y'all want to jump in?
Hey, run me through the house, bro. I want to see.
Jerry said, hold on, man.
Well, look, y'all can go look in our pond too. Yeah. Go catch some fish with y'all's hands.
Y'all really ain't trying to swim.
I mean, yeah, I mean,
We thought y'all was gonna swim.
I swim.
Or at least get in the
swim in
hot
my-
tub.
In the hot tub.
I swim in my drawers.
I get in the
Hot tub, yeah. All right. He said, I swim in my drawers.
Damn, I ain't got no boxes. Put it right on.
Are y'all getting in or what?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get in my drawers, though. Is that okay?
Yeah, do whatever you need to do.
Draw.
And then, if y'all really want to, we can just jump completely in. Are you gonna jump?
I'm not joking.
It's a heated pool.
It's a heated pool?
Yeah. But I didn't even put my swimming suit on first. I need a towel first.
One decoy stays in the hot tub with Lyric while the other goes to get a towel. And that's my cue to play lifeguard and break up this illegal pool party. And it's about to get, well, let's just say, unwieldy.
Yo, I'm gonna need you to go right over there by that island.
I just said.
Right over there. Just stand right over there.
Yes, sir. Hey, I told you, bro.
Jerry Lee, get over here. Sir, right here.
Yes, sir.
What's
Man,
your-
we just said that, man. We
You just said what?
Hey, we ain't coming over here on no freaky shit, man.
All right. Jerry Lee, you get over here.
She told me she was 18.
Get over here. We gotta
man,
talk,
I
son.
just said that, man. I just watched one of your videos.
You did? You saw one of my videos?
Hold on.
Yes, sir.
I'm not just. This is a towel.
Yeah. We'll talk about that in a minute.
Right there.
Yes, sir.
What are you guys doing here?
She told me she was 18. She never told me she was
I just
underage.
came with him, man. And
I'll
be honest with you.
She told me she was
All
underage.
right,
so
one
she
at a
never
time,
did.
one at a time.
Okay.
Tell me your story. You
All
okay.
right.
You're Lyric and you're Jerry Lee.
What you're watching is only a portion of the full episode. If you want to see the complete investigation and more full episodes, make sure you're subscribed here on YouTube and check out WatchTruBlu.com. There are literally hundreds of new episodes either in production or on our streaming channel right now, uncensored, all on WatchTruBlu.com. Use the code YouTube26 to watch all of the episodes for $2.50, or for an annual subscription, use YouTube Year for $20 off. And we'll see you on TruBlu.